Hello and welcome. It's an absolute scorcher here today at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Looks like a batting paradise out there. Easy decision, and the captain will be hoping the team can get plenty of runs on the board. Conway, the left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and looked to settle into his work early on. Seifert, his opening partner today.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Nice shot, runs possible.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
First ball for the batter, coming in. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Going with pace now. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Into the second over, the batting team are now 12 for 9.
Yes. Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yep.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drilled that one away.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Doesn't beat the infield. Super shot, that.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. How will the bowler respond?
Singh finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Yadav showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
New Zealand are now 33 for none.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Seifert watched it carefully and left alone.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the over. New Zealand are now 14 for none.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
And that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Allen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. Byfield is now allowed outside the circle. Going with spin now.
Spinner coming onto ball.
A few moves made in the field.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be 4. Nicely played. Nice shot. Runs possible. Bumrah with a beautiful piece of fielding. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found they're going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
A nice shot.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
And great catch. Brilliant work.
Ravindra, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Ended the 8th over. The batting team are now on 65 for 2.
Straight to the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Chakravarti too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
End of the ninth over. New Zealand are now 67 for 2.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Great commitment. Worked away. That's a nice single. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
71 for 2.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Smacks that away through the gap.
End of the 11th over. New Zealand are now on 85 for 2.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Yes.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Shot, should be runs here.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Chance to run two. And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. Two maximums in a row.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Right out of the middle.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's a solid shot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Doesn't beat the infield. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. Boomer coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Into the 16 further. New Zealand are now 127 for 2.
Singh, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
Some adjustments to the field.
Edge, but it drops safely. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
And the chance goes begging. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Pandya coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Dubé has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Dubé pulls out, dead ball. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Dubé deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pandya back on now. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Good return back from the deep.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Got too much room and got what it deserved. Caught, gone.
Mitchell, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Edged. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That'll be a dead ball.
Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 169 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
No, terrible shot.
A little late on that, no runs scored. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will he reply?
misses everything.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
They've gone up here. Oh, that's close. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. The decision will stand, not by much, and they do get the wicket in the end.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Over India, 16 for 1.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Duffy, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. How will the bowler respond? Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly, and has hit that well over the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Samson was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
What a catch!
Yadav, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. He's got their tail up.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Everyone's gone up.
These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Henry has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but we'll be well pleased nevertheless.
Dropped off after such an amazing start, but they're still going very strong after the third over.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out. Yada challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Verma, the left-handed batter, taking guard. But wants a solid start. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Fielder with a diving effort. Very nice catch.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, and ready to face up.
Brilliant diving stop. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
4 gone in the power play and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Out. Good catch.
Dubé, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early and really get stuck into his innings. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. It's been a good power play so far.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. Needs a dot ball. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Perfectly timed.
Power play done and dusted, and what a good one. 10 to 12 runs and over, and it's put them in a very good position for the rest of the innings. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
No, terrible shot.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yeah, nice shot. End of the over. India is 72 for 5.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
The shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
That was just a poor over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, only one way this is going.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Might look to go big again here. This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six. How will he reply?
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 10th over. India are now on 109 for 5.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Poor shot, really lucky.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way.
Good shot, a beauty.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Going with pace now.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Great delivery, looked to be the slow ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Chapman has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Centuries in sight, more shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, you'll use someone else.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Went for the drive, complete miss. The crowd is electric right now. Misses everything. Santner recovers well in that over, gets back on track with an economical over.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
No, terrible shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Doesn't beat the infield. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for four.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Duffy, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it's dispatched with ease.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.